Hello, this is the fourth video of Everyday Sentences in Lithuanian series. Today's topic is susisiekimas, transport. Let's repeat the word again. Susisiekimas, susisiekimas. If it's the first time you watch a video from this series, go to the series introduction video with the number 0. There will be direct links to all of these other videos, and there will be some useful tips. And there is a vocabulary video with the same title, transport, and many words from that video will be in mini dialogues that you will hear today. We will have 4 mini dialogues, short dialogues with 2 or 3 replies. With 2 replies each. These will be short dialogues, and I will read each dialogue twice, and then I'll translate the dialogue, and it will immediately listen to a new dialogue after the translation. We won't listen to it the last time after the translation. After the translation, we'll go to another dialogue immediately. And the first time listening will be in a slower pace, the second time in a faster pace. Let's listen. First dialogue. First time. Kur tu dirbi? Kauno centre. Kaip tu važiuoji į darbą? Dažniausiai einu pėsčiomis. Man reikia eiti 15 minučių. O aš važiuoju mašina. Second time. Kur tu dirbi? Kauno centre. Kaip tu važiuoji į darbą? Dažniausiai einu pėsčiomis. Man reikia eiti 15 minučių. O aš važiuoju mašina. A really simple dialogue. Kur tu dirbi? Where do you work? Kauno centre, in the center of Kaunas. Kaunas is the second largest city in Lithuania. Kaip tu važiuoji į darbą? How do you go to work? Kaip means how. Dažniausiai einu pėsčiomis. Usually I walk on foot. Einu means I walk, and pėsčiomis on foot. Sometimes people say the Russian word, which is inappropriate. They say peškom, but in Lithuanian you must say pėsčiomis, because the Lithuanian word is pėsčiomis. Dažniausiai einu pėsčiomis. So that was a simple dialogue. At first the person asks where the other person works. He replies, and then the first person asks how he gets to work, and the person replies and says another sentence. Man reikia eiti 15 minučių. I need to walk 15 minutes. Eiti, walk. Man reikia eiti 15 minučių. I need to walk 15 minutes. The second dialogue. First time. Kokiu autobusu galima nuvažiuoti į centrą? 22. Gal galite pasakyti skaičiais? 2 ir 2. Supratau. Ačiū. Nėra už ką. Second time. Kokiu autobusu galima nuvažiuoti į centrą? 22. Gal galite pasakyti skaičiais? 2 ir 2. Supratau. Ačiū. Nėra už ką. Let's see the translation. Kokiu autobusu? With which bus? Because autobusu is the instrumental case. On which bus? Yes, the appropriate translation would be on which bus? Because with some words that you use in English, the preposition on bus, we use instrumental case, autobusu, instrumental case. Kokiu autobusu? On which bus? Is it possible? Galima is possible, or just yes, possible. With which bus is it possible nuvažiuoti, to go to the center. Važiuoti means to go, and nuvažiuoti, to go, a finished action, to arrive at the center. So this is the first the question that someone asks a person, and the person replies 22. 22 is the 22nd, and 22 on the 22nd. On the 22nd. It's the number of the bus. On the 22nd. Gal galite pasakyti skaičiais? Maybe you can. Gal galite pasakyti, tell, skaičiais, in numbers. In numbers, skaičiais. 2 ir 2. 2 and 2. So you get 22. The 22nd bus. And the person who asked this question replies, Supratau, ačiū. I understood, thank you. Ačiū, the stress is on the first. The stress is on the a, ačiū. Because some people say, from foreign countries, say ačiū. No, it's not ačiū, it's ačiū, ačiū. The stress is on the a, ačiū. Nėra už ką. I translate it as don't mention it. I don't think it's used very often in English, this phrase, don't mention it. But in Lithuanian, the reply to the word thank you is used pretty often. And literally, nėra už ką means there's nothing to thank for. There's nothing to thank for. Because nėra means there's nothing, or isn't. Už, for, ką, for what. So this sentence literally means isn't for what, or something like this. But you can understand it as there's nothing to thank for. That it wasn't hard to help you. You don't have to thank. You don't have to thank. It was easy. There's nothing to thank for. Everything is okay. So it's a usual reply to the word ačiū, thank you. Let's listen to the third dialogue. First time. Atsiprašau, kiek laiko liko plaukti iki Klaipėdos? Į Klaipėdą atplauksime po valandos. Labai ačiū. Prašom. The second time. Atsiprašau, kiek laiko liko plaukti iki Klaipėdos? Į Klaipėdą atplauksime po valandos. Labai ačiū. Prašom. Translation. Atsiprašau, I'm sorry. Kiek laiko liko plaukti iki Klaipėdos? Kiek laiko, how much time? Laikas, time, laiko, genitive case of time. How much, kiek, how much, of time, laiko, is left. Liko. Kas liko is left. To go by ship. Because plaukti means to swim. But if you travel by ship, if you are on ship, and the ship laivas plaukia. Plaukia. So the same word is used for the word to swim and to go by ship. Plaukti. So how much time is left to go, literally to swim, to go by ship, iki Klaipėdos, to Klaipėda. Klaipėda is a Lithuanian port, Lithuanian city. It's the only Lithuanian city, the port city, which has a port. Klaipėda, nominative case, Klaipėdos, iki Klaipėdos, to Klaipėda. Iki Klaipėdos means to. Iki sometimes means until, but in this sentence it means to Klaipėda. And with this preposition iki, you have to use genitive case. Klaipėda to Klaipėdos. Atsiprašau, kiek laiko liko plaukti iki Klaipėdos? How much time is left to go by ship to Klaipėda? Į Klaipėdą, at Klaipėda, atplauksime, we will arrive after an hour. And you see, plaukti, atplauksime, the same word, especially the only difference, it has the prefix at. Because plaukti means to swim or to go by ship, and atplaukti means to arrive. When you swim, when you swim, for example, to an island, and you said that I arrived at the island. You say atplaukiau. So this is the finished action, and this is the continuous action. Continuous action plaukti, finished action atplaukti, with the suffix at. As you know from my previous verbs videos, that verbs gain such prefixes to show finished actions. So we will arrive at Klaipėdą. Į Klaipėdą atplauksime po valandos, after an hour. Po means after, and you have to use genitive case with the preposition po. So instead of saying po valanda, which means hour in nominative case, you must say po valandos, hour genitive case. After an hour, you use the genitive case. Atplauksime. Labai ačiū. Thank you very much. Labai means very, very much, or just very. Prašom. Prašom again. You can say ačiū, nėra už ką. You see there's nothing to thank for, or you can say ačiū, prašom. Prašom is a similar is a reply to the word thank you. It's a reply. It's a typical reply. You can say nėra už ką, or you can say prašom. It means it just doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything in English language usually. But in English, the reply to the word thank you isn't often, I guess. But in Lithuanian, you can say prašom. When someone says thank you, you can say you can say prašom. Prašom. So this is the reply to the word thank you. Now the last dialogue is left. First time. Vakar nusipirkau 2 lėktuvo bilietus. Kur skrisi? Nuskrisiu į Egiptą. Praleisiu ten savo atostogas. Šaunu. Second time. Vakar nusipirkau 2 lėktuvo bilietus. Kur skrisi? Skrisiu į Egiptą. Praleisiu ten savo atostogas. Šaunu. I'll read it again because I read something wrong the first time. The third time. Vakar nusipirkau 2 lėktuvo bilietus. Kur skrisi? Skrisiu į Egiptą. Praleisiu ten savo atostogas. Šaunu. Okay, translation. Vakar nusipirkau 2 lėktuvo bilietus. Yesterday I bought 2 tickets of plane means plane tickets. Kur skrisi? Where will you fly? Skrisiu į Egiptą. I will fly. Skrisiu į Egiptą. Į Egiptą. Praleisiu. I will spend there my holiday. Šaunu. Šaunu means cool. And that was the end of this lesson. Subscribe and we'll see you in the 5th video.